What's up, guys? Welcome back for another one. We've got another install video for you today. Today we're going to be installing this Dakota Digital MLK-2011 speedometer on our 21 Road King Special. So let's talk about what you get in the box. You get the Speedo itself. You get these clips here to attach it to the bottom of the dash. You get this spacer specifically for the Road King. And you get a couple of extra harnesses. This one I believe is for secondary displays. And you get this harness with a pigtail on one end, I believe for indicator signals. And they give you this extra stuff because this particular model does more than just the 2014 and up Road Kings. It also does the 2011 and up Softails and the 2012 and newer Dynas. So there's something for everybody here, but if I'm not mistaken, we're only gonna need this. It should be plug and play, along with the ring and the brackets. Now, I've had a few requests asking me why I still run the stock speedometer, and to be honest with you, I didn't really care. It was working fine. I kind of like the analog look. It was okay to me, but then I started getting some condensation starting to creep in on the lower side of the piece of glass. So I'll try to show that to you to see if that shows up on the screen. So I figured it was time, and I decided to go with this model because of all the cool things that it does. It's very customizable. You can add lots of extra sensors if you want, but you can also do things like change the colors, track your 0 to 60 time, track your quarter-mile time, and I believe track your high RPM. So all cool little things that I do plan on playing with as soon as we slap this guy on the bike. So let's get the other piece off the motorcycle and jump right in. So when you're removing your dash, there's two things you got to take off. There's a bolt right here. I believe this is 3/8, and there's a 4mm hex in the front. Once you remove those two, the dash will come up. There is the plug itself that unplugs from the front, and then this plug here that runs all the way back here. So two plugs, two bolts, and she comes right off. Now we can take it to the bench and start to disassemble the speedometer. And once you got the console off, really to remove the Speedo on this 21 is you have this red insert here, and you're just gonna pull back. This is just a rubber seal. You're just gonna pull these back until they pop out of the clip. And you're gonna wanna keep this because you're gonna need this. And then you're also gonna remove, there's a plug in there as well. You may not be able to get it this way. You could do it when you take it off. But there's the ring and the plug. This guy should just come out. All right, so you can't see it right now, but when I'm riding, I notice in certain weather, all of this area starts to get foggy. So that was the cause for me swapping it out. But anyway, here's the old one. Here's the new one. One of the things I like about the new one is that it's got a black bezel. This, I had to actually buy this bezel and actually glue it on top of the top of this. So I get to keep the black bezel look. I'm happy about that. So I'm gonna clip this off because this will not be used. Put that aside. What we are going to use is these brackets with the little lock washer and the screw, and then we're going to tap into these holes here. But before I do that, I do want to make sure as best as I can that this little display here, you can kind of see it a little bit, is lined up perpendicular here. So I'm going to set him down. And just start to turn these guys, sort of lock it in place here. Just fine tuning it. They say to do this when it's plugged in so you can look at it with the lights on. I'm just tightening these brackets down a little bit. All right, real easy. Now, plug this guy in here. And she's ready to be taken to the motorcycle. So real easy, one plug, 2 brackets on the outside. They only give you 2 of these. Kind of feel like they should have gave you 3. They got an extra hole down here, but it is what it is. And we're gonna plug this in and take a look. I've got the unit installed. I've downloaded my Dakota Digital app here. They say you gotta hold down the setup button, the function switch, to enter setup mode. So that should be this here. And then I'm gonna turn this guy on. And now I'm in setup mode. So now I should be able to go in here. Okay. And now we're in there. We should be able to go to setup and do everything from here. So Bluetooth, always on. Auto connect, we're gonna do on. Lighting, theme. Let's pick this blue one. That looks cool. Ton of colors here. Yes. Display. Show upper message, show lower message. Oh, I see. So you're setting up where you want to see what. And it gives you traction coil indicator show, preset gears. Okay. I don't know what that did there, but it says trike. I just set the odometer, and that should be everything for now. Let's see. Real-time gauges. Oh, I see. On the display, you can look at any of this stuff. Speed, tach, real-time gauges, information, diagnostics. All right. All right, I want to take it out and see what else we can do here. And all the same menus are also here, so this was a lot easier than trying to function through this. So I think we should take her out and see. Ooh, wait, before we do that, the most satisfying piece right here. There you go, now she's looking good.
All right, so I've gotten to ride this in a few different scenarios. During the day, the screen was great, looked clear, no issues there. At night, it is beautiful to just see the blue lights on the bike with everything else. And it rained today, and when I came back out to the bike, the dash was all wet and everything, and no issues whatsoever there. So I'm happy about that. So really, it's just about going through these settings here and customizing it the way that makes the most sense for you. And there's so much to unpack between all the different screens and the ability to add different sensors for like oil pressure, oil temperature, boost, all kinds of stuff. I think it's fantastic. I'm really looking forward to play around with the 0 to 60 time and the quarter mile. You can reset those just like you reset your A and B trips. Let's see if I can do it here for you guys at the light. There you go, 0 to 60. And if I hold this down, boom, there you go. Now it's zeroed out. So now, if you had a place where you could send it, this would be a great thing to do just to kind of see where you're at. But overall, super happy. Plug and play, real easy to install. The use of the app is a great add-on to configure everything initially. And I do like that these real-time gauges are here on my bar, so I don't necessarily have to look down. I can see my speed, my tach, my volts for the battery, and how much fuel I have left, all right here. And overall, I'm really happy with it. I think it looks great, and so far so good. So if you're in the market for one of these, I highly recommend it. Well, that's about it for today's video, guys. I will continue to play with this and do more of a deep dive a little bit later in the future when I get a better handle on everything. But like I said, I do recommend this unit if you're in the market for one. As always, like and subscribe if you like videos like this. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next one.